What's going on, you guys? This is a part of the video series I'm making, how to write graffiti. This is going to be the throw-up portion of it. It's kind of what you do next after you get your solid tag down. You're going to start moving up. So as you see here, I wrote Evolution of a Throwy, and this I did when I was actually creating my final piece. But so yeah, a throwy, as does a tag, has a certain style to it, certain feel. So up here, I have this kind of very round one. I'll outline it for you. I don't know if you can see it too well. This was the first throw I ever tried to make under this name, Crude. So don't really hate on it too much, but yeah. So as you can see, it's very round. But what I didn't like about it was it just didn't look like something you'd want to put up in the streets and have say, oh, that's mine. It doesn't look like, you know, something you want to be proud of too much. So I was like, I'll change it up. And this curves weren't really doing it for me. I see a lot of people do curves, nice round throwies. So I was like, I'll try something different. So I started going with this pointy looking style. I'll outline this next one for you. And I'm outlining these exactly how they are to begin with. I'm not altering them at all. Alright, so that's how, let me just make sure I'm not going through. Yeah. Alright, so that's how the next one looked. The time I tried with a pointier style. And I was like, it's alright. I kind of like the pointy style, but I don't like this E. It looks too much like the R and the C, and the C doesn't really distinguish itself from the R. So, gotta start changing things. And the U, I wasn't liking how it just came straight down. So, I moved on to make this. At that point, I had not changed the C. I did change the U. The D is a little different. I just decided to put this little tick mark down here. And the E, I kind of went with a more classic uppercase with a little middle piece. But that doesn't really go with the same style as this. So I was like, let me try that again. This time I altered the C, as you can see down here in this piece. I'll outline that one for you. Alright, so as you see now, the C kind of has a little opening in the middle, and I like that. That was working for me. And then I came up here and I said, you know what, I gotta get rid of that E, no more. So, it came out like this. Again, the nice opening in the C to distinguish it from the R. U. And this I had a little tag, so just ignore that, if you can even see it. But when I got to the E, I said, I really like that opening in the C. Why not apply that here and keep it lowercase? So I went like that, gave it a nice little thing, and boom. And there you go. I got a throw up now. So I'll just do it one more time here for you, so you can watch that. And you want to just play with your letters. Start off real simple. Just try to keep a similar flow going to your letters. Your letters have style, as I was talking about earlier. And you want to be consistent in style. So mine's got the point, rounded bottom. You're going to keep that both top and bottom as it is. You want to distinguish your letters too. As you saw over here, the C and the R, no way you could distinguish between either one. So you want to try to distinguish your letters. So do something to make it so it's that letter, and then the next one's a different letter, so you can tell which one's which. I don't know, maybe you want to write an alphabet and throw up letters, so that way you can make each one distinguished. It takes time though. Definitely go watch other videos. Like I mentioned in my tagging video, go check out Sive, Southern Graph, Felon, any of those guys, Mr. Foms. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Any of them, they have great videos, other people's work or their own, of different throw-ups, different tags, anything that can get you inspired. So go check them out. Also, something that you want to take into account, does your throw-up want a little shadow to it? Or, I don't know, you can play with it yourself, but I mean, you want it so it's just not a flat figure. Maybe you want to give it a little 3D. I don't know, but that's just one other thing to take into consideration when you're drawing a throw-up. Do you want it to have, sorry, this is out of the view. Would you like it to have a 3D-ness to it, or what? So then you might want to put a little shadow lines in there. Stuff like that. So take all this into account when you're writing your name, your throw-up. Definitely check out other people's videos, like I said. Go get inspired. So there's a throw-up, as you may have seen in my sticker video already, but yeah, it's got highlights and it's got a shadow, so that gives it some personality, I like to say, to it, and it makes it what's yours. So comment, rate, subscribe, check people out. Peace.